Grody. It is time for 7 minutes of sunshine, and it's 7:07. And as you can tell, I have a special guest. It's Lyn Logan-Grimes. Hi, Lyn.
Hey, Tom.
How you doing today? It's so good to see you.
It is great seeing you. I'm doing good, doing good.
Good,
Up
good.
early.
It is early, and that's why I'm extra grateful that to have you today because I do this early in the morning, get you started so you can get on all those Zoom calls.
I know. Yeah, I can't wait for those.
So Lynn and I were buddies 50 years ago. Can you believe that?
I really can't. I mean, every time I think about, my age and yeah, no, I can't believe it. But it's a
50.
great thing. We look great.
We look damn good, don't we?
Yes,
We
we
look damn
do.
good.
Yes, we
Um,
do.
so we grew up on the South Side, and we both went to Corpus Christi Grade School, which is unfortunately no longer there, although
I
the church
know.
still is. And Lynn has traveled around, but settled back not too far from here, not too far from Corpus Christi, which is awesome. I love that.
I know.
South Sider.
I'm a South
Um,
Ender. Yeah.
but Lynn's had a great journey, and you're in the arts, and you've done a lot of teaching. You've worked at the Columbus Museum of Art. You've taught at Columbus Afrocentric and some other schools as well. And right now, you're the cultural arts director at the King Arts Complex, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So great work. A great lifetime of work there, right?
Yeah.
Great
Feels
life.
like it, yeah.
So I am just absolutely thrilled that I get to have my buddy from grade school share for you to share your values and superpower. And we were buddies. We were good friends, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we were. We were.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those were good
When
times.
it was a great, we had a very diverse class.
We did.
Um, we did. It was very diverse, and it was. Who knew there were all those gay kids in the class? For God's sake.
Yeah.
um, but it was a small class, and you and I were just chatting about how almost everyone in the class is connected on Facebook, and how kind of cool that is.
Yeah, and we didn't think about diversity. That was not a term widely used back
Mm-mm,
then,
mm-mm.
but we just all got along.
We did.
We just
Yeah.
all got along. It was not an issue.
It
Yeah.
was well, I mean, that's how you grow up, right? When you grow up
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Lynn, we'll get to this in a second, but I moved away, and I moved up to Westerville and went to St. Paul's, and there were no black kids in the entire school.
Wow, really?
And I was
So
like,
that was culture shock for you,
I
huh?
was culture shock, and I was like, what? What? So I thought the whole world was like our little neighborhood, and
I know.
we all know that it isn't.
I guess it was pretty unique. I guess it was a unique situation,
Yeah, I
and we
loved
didn't
it.
even know it.
I loved it, and I'm still good friends with a lot of folks in our class. I know you are too. And
Hmm.
so, oh my gosh, so we're just going to chew up the whole time chit chatting, but I'm gonna go ahead and come off screen and hand this over to you, and for you to share your values and superpower with everybody today, and then we'll chat on the other side. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, go for it.
All right. Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you so much for inviting me this morning. I tell you, that exercise that you had me go through was really great um, in terms of really having to look at myself and evaluate myself in terms of my values. So, this morning I'm going to talk about four values that are very, very important to me. And the first one, which is at the top of my list, is love. And love is the foundation of life. And due to the love my parents had for each other, I was born. The love my parents bestowed on me made me into the person I am today. Um, I love love because it connects human beings. It has a path to self discovery, a source of motivation. It has allowed me to feel valued and appreciated. And then there's self love. And self love is about learning to find peace. It helped me to create a belief and faith system, which has allowed me to contribute to the community. And for me, love is life. My second value is spirituality, and this is very important as well. Very early on in my life, religion was a term that I was very familiar with. I was in church every Sunday, and as Tom said, we attended Catholic school together. So I was well aware of God's presence and importance. However, as I matured, the brick and mortar of religion became less significant, and the relationship I had with the Creator became more pronounced. Spirituality is my private and personal connection with God. The power of spirituality creates a balance between my life values. My spirituality also allows me to meditate, pray, and breathe to achieve peace. My third value is honesty. This is so important. Living through honesty has allowed me to grow and accept the abundance of amazing things that life has to offer. I've learned that honesty can demonstrate care, which includes respect for myself and others. Honesty allows me to live my truth. It has contributed to less stress and a more positive mindset, which has also led to success. In addition, honesty has allowed me to express true feelings and to be genuine in my actions. And my fourth value is authenticity. I like saying that, authenticity. Authenticity is an extension of honesty. It's about being true to myself, transparency, and being open to new experiences. I've always said that I'm a lifelong learner. I find myself constantly learning about new ideas, cultures, and environments. And by doing this, I acquire a deeper understanding of my reality. And now for my superpower. That was really difficult for me to come up with something about myself. It's kind of hard, talking about yourself. But at any rate, my superpower, I decided, is that I empower through creativity. So, creativity is an energy or process that allows you to tap into your imagination, expressiveness, vision, inspiration, and resourcefulness. It has the ability to transcend tradition. Being creative involves generating ideas that have the power to relate to those around you and connect with an audience. So, my weapon of choice within the creative realm is visual art. Over the past 20 years, I have been using art as a tool to educate, uplift, and encourage. Through my work, I have been able to provide a safe space for artists to create their own narratives. Art is powerful, art is transformative, and art says, see me. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
that. Oh, you're
Short
so
and
well
sweet.
prepared.
All right, thank you.
I thought art people were supposed to be all over the place, and you were just
We
so
sometimes we have our moments, but there are times where we can get it together.
well. I got to tell you how beautiful each one of those. Each one of those. Thank you for taking the time to really be thoughtful about it, and then
Yeah.
to share so powerfully.
You're
Frankly,
welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, it was, it's kind of hard to think about yourself in those terms. And so it
Mhm.
was a great exercise to go through.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, and here you have been doing this for a while now, and it must. How's it feel to get to use your superpower? How's that feel?
I love it. I love
Mm,
it. That's what I live for. And especially when I was in the classroom, you want to save everybody. You want to make sure that everybody is getting what you're trying to get across. But I learned that that's not always possible. But just being able to be that connector, it just means the world to me.
mm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I have to ask, it's a beautiful superpower, by the way.
Thank you.
I have to ask, how you feel in this time. We've known each other for a long time and blessed that we've reconnected.
Yeah.
And who would have known we'd be living through this pandemic and then growing up as we did, the social unrest that we have
Yeah.
at this time. Tell me how you're feeling and what you think about all this.
It's hard to put it in words.
Mm,
Um, I feel blessed.
mm,
I feel blessed that I'm continuing to do what I do.
mhm,
But I'm anxious.
mhm,
Uh, scared, hopeful,
Mhm.
you know. I'm very hopeful right now. I'm trying to stay optimistic because things have got to change.
Mm,
They've got to change. And I want to be a part of that change.
mm,
So I think during this time I've been kind of trying to figure out how can I be a part of the change and how can I make a difference? How can I move us beyond what we're dealing with today? And I'm talking about everything,
yeah.
because we're dealing with a lot.
Yeah. Well, the fact is, you have been doing incredible work, connecting with all these folks and uplifting them and helping folks engage in a way that just changes lives, right? I mean, as it did yours.
Yeah,
So it's God's work.
it is God's
Um,
work. I mean,
it's
I say that art, saved me. Art saved my life.
mm,
I've had so many down times, or during the down times, I've been able to create, and it saved me.
well, I got to tell you. So one of the reasons I do this is I'm I think it's important to uplift folks who are doing good in our community and allow yourself and others to share the values that drive you. And I think people get surprised at how many wonderful, good people there are out there doing great work, doing God's work, uplifting folks. And we just hear so much of the bad stuff, don't we? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
there's more good people, and in fact, I think all people are inherently good, right? And just
yeah,
get
yeah,
sidetracked,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
Well,
so you
thank you
gotta.
for this platform. This is
What's
a
that?
much. I said thank you for this platform. It's much
Absolutely,
needed. Much
absolutely.
needed.
I'm so happy you joined me on this platform, and it was so fun. It was a couple years ago. I think you were just walking by my house, and you're like, "Tom Grady." I'm like, "Oh my God!" I knew exactly right away it was you.
Yep, yep.
Um,
I was over there the other day. I saw your signs.
oh God, there's a lot of signs up. We're going to get through this. We are getting through it. It's going to get
Yeah.
better. And even if it gets worse, it's all the more important for folks to stand up with their values and to do good work. And eventually, we're going to get there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Get there. Yeah. All
I
right,
agree.
Lynn. Thank you. What
Thank
a,
you.
what a
This was
beautiful.
good. Thank you.
This was great. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. Well, have a wonderful day. Keep doing that great work. Keep walking by my house, and I'll try to walk by your house and
Come on
wave.
over, Wilson.
I will. I'll get over. And what Wilson is popping over there. It's popping.
Yeah, I like it.
It is. So I will. I hope I see you soon. And thank you very much again.
You're
Have a wonderful
welcome.
day. Remember, even when it's really cloudy out, the sun is always shining. Right.
Definitely.
All
Definitely.
right. Take care. You have a
Well,
good one.
thank you. You have a great day.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.